Welcome to the Liminal. Open Codex. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Liminal Codex. This is Anna, and I wanted to take a minute to peek into the shadow. A little bit of shadow work, and if you guys have been watching and seeing the shorts that I've been putting out, the book back over here that is now available for pre-order, yeah, we're definitely dealing with some shadow aspects. So I actually will go ahead and grab the book and take a look at one of the, it goes through every different card here, the dark aspect of the card as well as the light aspect. So, okay, the rebirth, answering the call. So, see here, I'm looking for one of the spreads that is in the book. If you guys want to go ahead and fast forward, then I completely understand. I may actually cut this out. I mean, this is not a short book, guys. If you're really wanting to be serious about your inner work, your shadow work, then this is a very comprehensive book. This is not something that is surface level, that is going to give you a really easy way out. Sorry about that. Not really, because if you make it through this book, you are going to emerge as a completely changed person. And a lot of this stuff is, God, I wish even though I sat down to write this, I already knew all of this, and I really didn't even know that I was falling into the traps that my inner wounds were lying out for me. How trauma affects the body, and the body keeps a score. Yes, absolutely. Manifestation through wholeness. Okay, so, alright. That is the Persephone. Hecate. It goes into all of the dark goddesses and how you can really... And it talks about the liminal space, which is why I work closely with in the liminal space of between midnight to about 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll always see me. And Lilith has been my my deity of choice. She found me. This is where knowing how your chart is, because you can actually take a look at where Lilith is in your chart. Persephone, the one who ascended into the underworld. Persephone in the tarot. You hear about Persephone being linked closely with the tarot, especially the cards that deal with shadow and light. The Morgan. Okay. I think it's actually in the beginning. There it is. Seeing your shadow. I knew it. I was like, I know that it's in here somewhere. Okay. So, okay. All right. So we are going to, it's 5 minutes in. Sorry, guys. We're going to start with, and I think the Blood and Bloom tarot. I was going to use the new that I just got in, the new mouse, Mystic Mouse Tarot. If you have a chance, go check it out online. It's absolutely adorable. But I think I'm actually going to use the Blood and Bloom because that's much more appropriate. So, I wish. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. Right. Ladies, my spirit guides. What I observed while I was looking is that there is a distinct split. You may already be in the period of transition. A lot of us are. Really, guys, I'm not kidding. Look and see where you have Aquarius in your chart. My husband and I both have an Aquarian moon. All right. All right. What is the mask that my viewer shows the world? This may be telling on me. Thank you, ladies. The Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Okay. I feel like there's success that you're portraying, but underneath that, that's really interesting. It could be a fear of being seen or a fear of being what you show the world. I feel like you're okay. The face that you present to others, what you deem acceptable. You may be, this could honestly be humble bragging. It could be saying, I know I'm successful, but I'm also stressed out about it. Or I know that I'm at the center of attention, but it honestly stresses me out. The shadow. So what is it that we are hiding? What is it that we're hiding? Again, guys, if you would like a preview copy of this, then make sure that you are subscribed. The shadow, what you hide, a desire to complete something, to close something out. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here showing up in the world. Secretly, you don't want whatever this is, and I can see that with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This brings about, it may be the face of victory or a high level of productivity that you're constantly striving for. And you're saying, I kind of want this to be over. All right. The mirror. What is it that you see in others? And remember that whenever people mirror things back to you with the Five of Swords, you see other people as being cutthroat, as playing mind games. I feel like this is something that is being reflected back to you. This card shows what you are projecting. The qualities that you judge in others. Remember, projection is a view of someone else's triggers or someone else's attributes that trigger you because they're being highlighted. All right. This is something that is being highlighted to you for a reason, so that you can acknowledge it, so that you can heal it, so that you can learn from it. The Five of Swords. Do you play mind games with yourself or with others? Do you constantly have conflict in the mind space? The Five of Swords can also be that. It can also be about winning at all costs. Interesting. Okay. All right. There's always a gift in the shadow. So what is the gift? What is the gift that we're to see in the shadow? The Hierophant. I feel like there are some lines that you do not cross. Winning at all costs, yes. Okay, conflict in the mind space, struggling, but you hold morals, ethics, beliefs, and standards very, very close to you. You live by, this is giving me like, I live by a code. You have your own code. Taurus and Libra energy here and the Hierophant. Okay. The integration. This card offers guidance on how to integrate that what you've seen. All right, how can we reclaim our wholeness? The Tower. It's gonna be dramatic. It's going to be a huge shakeup. Okay, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Magician. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have to bring this into fruition. This is going to be an active act of manifestation to make these changes. Whatever this is, I do want to get some clarification, and let's go ahead and use the Blood and Bloom, or the is this the Blood? I've made so many decks. I love them all. But I can't remember the name of every single one. Bone and Bloom. The Bone and Bloom Tarot. There we go. Okay. Why the Six of Wands? Why the Six of Wands? Why is this the mask that you show? Wow, okay. The Knight of Wands. I'm moving forward. The High Priestess. I'm listening to my intuition. The Three of Swords. Ooh. And the Four of Swords. Okay. Some of you stay busy to distract from resting. You stress yourself out to the point of exhaustion because it's better than listening to your own intuition, because I feel like there's something that you were a bit hasty on here with the Knight of Wands that caused pain. With the Three of Swords here, the High Priestess. This is you connecting with your higher self. This is Cancer and Piscean energy. But on the outside, and it does not have to be with a specific person. This could be any situation. Really, I'm getting that this could be in regards to just daily life. Hustle culture. We're very susceptible to that here in the United States. The shadow, what it is that you hide, the world, that something ended, that something has closed out, judgment. There's a need to release this. Yeah. Oh, damn, yeah, for real. The Ten of Wands, the world, and judgment. Whether or not, okay, this could be regret. You could be saying, yeah, I did go ahead and close something out. Oh, I'm really trying not to think about it, though. The shadow can be anything, all right? It can be regrets. It can be sadness. It goes into great detail in the book about what your shadow could be, what it could be tied to, how to identify it, what type of archetype it is. Judgment, Scorpionic energy. You've got heavy Scorpio here. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio in the world. Scorpio and Aries here in the Tower. The Hierophant is Taurus and Libra. Maybe you left something behind, making a judgment call that this was too much work. Even though it caused you pain. Okay. But yet, to the outside, it's like, I'm doing perfectly fine. Inside, I feel like there's a lot of stress and anxiety. Ooh, the shadow that is hiding is that whatever decision you had to make to close something out, it weighs a lot heavier on you than you want people to believe. And that makes a lot of sense here with the cards that I see. The Knight of Wands can be a hustle attitude, like go, go, go. All go, no quit. The Ten of Wands can be burnout. It can be a heavy burden. I think you made a decision here to close something out. And it's almost giving, I can't think about it. I can't go back to that moment in time. Okay. What I see in others, the Mirror, the Five of Swords, the Emperor. You may have overthought the position of being in a role of authority. The Emperor, father, husband, all right, can be a boss. Queen of Cups, you had a lot of emotion for whatever this is. Now, again, it can be a relationship, does not have to be. This very well could be in regards to work. Okay, you step down from a position of high authority. You said, I can't take this anymore. The hours are too long. I'm getting burnout. Maybe this is something that is in your shadow that you're not acknowledging. It's time for you to go ahead and make that judgment call. What do you see in others? The Emperor, the Queen of Cups. You see somebody who, in others, it's reflected back to you. Some people love, oh man. It could be that you see other people who are enjoying, if this was a relationship, you may not have been ready at the time to have that position of husband and father, but I feel like it's something that you've kept hope alive. The Queen of Cups. She has a lid over that cup, and she continues to nurture the emotion for it. There is emotion for whatever this is, and it causes a lot of stress in the mind space, the Five of Swords. Okay, the gift, the Hierophant. What is this? Are you mastering something? Is this you connecting with your, the Two of Pentacles? Okay, the Ten of Swords. Ooh, damn. All right, so I really am getting that whatever this was back here, you may have said that it was not stable. The Two of Pentacles is about going back and forth. It can be about spreading yourself way too thin. The Gift, the card that reveals the positive qualities of, or power that you've exiled. You may not have mastered the ability to know when to call things done, to cut bait. You may keep looking for the solution. Boy, I definitely did this myself. Until it, Ten of Swords, puts you down to where you can't get back up. Right now we're at the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden to bear. The Ten of Swords, that is painful. Let's see. So, how to reclaim wholeness? The Tower. It's not going to be pleasant, I will tell you that. Ooh, Temperance in the reverse. I want one more. Okay, there we are, the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to require hard work. Temperance in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Cups. Woohoo! All right. Okay. I feel like there are some things that you are going to have to let stay in the past. I don't feel like you can reconcile. And this may be Temperance can be a card of reconciliation. Temperance can be a card of saying, all right, I can negotiate this. I can alchemize this. You may not be able to. Whatever this was, it really does seem like it's weighing on you quite heavily. I feel like the answer, the way to do this, is to absolutely let the Tower burn and leave the past in the past. Let the memories, the Six of Cups, stay memories. The Eight of Pentacles, and work towards something new. I saw Strength earlier. The Page of Pentacles. Learn, again, how to move forward and take a leap of faith. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Fool underneath the bottom of the deck. Aries and Aquarius energy. I really feel like some of you are lacking the faith to move forward on something because it ended badly last time. The Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters in the mind space, because we have the Five of Swords right here. It's like this is something that it consumes you. If this is another person, you may be thinking about them constantly. What would have happened if I had opened my cup to this person? If I had stepped into that Emperor role? If this is a job, what would have happened? Did I sabotage this by overthinking it? Did I ultimately turn it down? Did I go back and forth too much here? I feel like this being your power is that you did learn, maybe if you hesitate or try and juggle too many things at one time, it ends up, yeah, hesitation. Going back and forth or trying to do too many things at once. You may have hit a real tower. The Ten of Wands can be burnout. The Ten of Swords can be absolute defeat of the mind. Swords are thoughts or words, all right? All of that is explained in the book. By the way, if you've been looking for a book that goes through all of the tarot, the light and the dark aspects of every single card, this has that in there as well. Like I said, it's over 330 some odd pages of very, very detailed information. Okay? Took me a long time to put this thing together. All right. So I feel like the solution is to accept this loss, to accept this L, whatever it was, and to say, look, I can't bring this back together. I'll always have the fond memories of whatever this was, but no matter, the only thing that I can do is put the hard work in to master myself. And at the end of the day, self-mastery is really the only thing that we can claim to be our own. The Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, that is about sovereignty. It's really what this book is all about. And it's the divine feminine within you. Masculine or feminine, it does not, however you identify, man or woman, it does not matter. You have a divine feminine within you. The Fool, Aries and Aquarius. Take that leap of faith. I figure, there's my Texas coming out, right? I feel as if you're going to have to learn how to move forward, despite some of this fear, in an authentic way, to take this leap of faith. I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be a deep reading, of course, given the subject matter. But let's go ahead and see. Okay. Face your fears. Yeah. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on. Fear, your shadow, is a teacher. Face it head on and it will lose its power over you. What are you afraid of doing? What is it that scares you? What is it that is it the fact that you're not good in front of crowds, that you have social anxiety, that you stress over every time that you have to be in public or put on this mask and this facade of the Six of Wands, success and victory? Are you a leader who has to maintain that positivity? Is it getting to you? Is the toxic positivity getting too much to bear? Believe me, I understand. Break through self-limiting beliefs. Hell yeah. Too late. Not good enough. No one cares. The only limits are the ones that you impose, not anyone else. You. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. That very well could be speaking to the Hierophant here. You may, this treasure, the gold in your shadow, may very well be that you are going back and forth on what it is that stays and goes as far as beliefs are concerned. These could be self-limiting beliefs. These could be things that you have always been taught to uphold that no longer resonate with you, and that's completely fine. Okay? Pluto is, and Plutonic energy is all about, it's about the way that things have always been done, and that is drastically shifted. Face control issues. Some of you are saying, I don't want things to change, and that's an absolutely rational response. But face control issues, trying to control others, if you're trying to control others, only limits your freedom. I mean, imagine trying to, I have a 6-year-old, and believe me, trying to control her is more than enough. I can't imagine trying to control an adult. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need to control and trust in the flow. Again, take that leap of faith. I mean, there it is. Disarm the fear. I mean, he looks like the Fool, doesn't he? Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence. All right, that's for someone out there. I would love to know how and if this resonated with you guys in the comments down below. If you're interested in the book, you can find it on every major platform. All right, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, does not matter. It's out there everywhere. Okay, let's go through the signs one final time. We have Capricorn and Aries in the Emperor. We have Taurus and Libra here in the Hierophant. Scorpio and Aries here in the Tower. Temperance in the reverse. Sagittarian energy. Judgment, Scorpionic energy. Okay, we also have Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here in the world. We have the High Priestess, Cancer, and Piscean energy. And that is it as far as the majors are concerned. Earth, air, fire, and water are all here on the board. So it really, really could be any sign, guys. All right, that is what I have for you. Take care, and I'll see you again here soon.